So after posting my prototype unkillable build for the Division 2 newest manhunt, I got the comments and I even got people tweeting about it, saying, Skills, this is a build that only 5% of the community can get. This build only works because it is prototyped. So I decided, here we go. This is the solo manhunt build, 0 prototyped for the newest manhunt. And I've actually used this same exact build in every other manhunt. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that. If you're new around here, you might not know that. So my name is NothingButSkillz, and today we'll be breaking down the solo manhunt build you should be using if you want to be able to clear the newest manhunt solo, and it will feel a lot easier than it should. So let's get into it. The gameplay will be in the background. This is the full run right here. So the first thing we'll talk about is the weapon. The weapon I am using is the Chameleon. A lot of you guys ask, why use the Chameleon? Well, the Chameleon is actually great because obviously it has a talent called Adaptive Instincts. So when you hit 30 headshots, what it's gonna do is gonna give me 20% more crit chance. Hitting 65 body shots is gonna give me 90% weapon damage. If I hit 20 leg shots, 150% reload speed. Now, this allows me to stack more into survivability in my build, and that's why we are using the Heartbreaker paired up with this. So I don't have to stack 60% crit chance on the build because I'm gonna gain 20% once I proc the headshots. So it actually works really good with the Heartbreaker protection from Elites build that we're currently using for Master difficulty. So if you look right here for the Heartbreaker build, we're getting 15% assault rifle, 15% weapon handling, and the 4-piece, which makes this so good because when you hit an enemy that is pulsed, remember, if you shoot an enemy in the head, if you have Heartbreaker, it will pulse them. You get 50% bonus armor and 55% weapon damage. For our first piece of Heartbreaker, we are running the mask with armor, crit damage, and 11% protection from Elites. You can see this build isn't min-maxed at all. For our second piece of Heartbreaker, we would go with the chest. This has armor, crit chance, protection from Elites. And the reason we went with the chest is because it increases our max stacks from 50 to 100. So on this build, we can have 100% bonus armor and 110% weapon damage. Our third piece of Heartbreaker are the gloves. We have armor, crit damage, another non-max roll. And our fourth piece of Heartbreaker, we have the knee pads with armor and critical hit chance. For the holster, we have the Salvo holster for the 5% rate of fire. We also get weapon damage, another 5% rate of fire because of the name holster, and critical hit chance. So on this build, additional 10% rate of fire. For the bag, we are running the Memento backpack, weapon damage, armor. We have protection from Elites here. And obviously, hopefully by now, you guys know how Kill Confirm works. It has the short-term buff every time we pick up a trophy. That's where we're getting that chunk of bonus armor on top of our Heartbreaker. Plus, we gain the extra weapon damage. But then we have a long-term buff, which really helps this build. 3% armor regen with max stacks, 30% weapon damage, and 30% skill efficiency. You might have seen me at the beginning stacking with the ACS 12, where I'm using the name Stack Broker. You can use a regular ACS. I personally like running the talent Preservation because remember, when you kill an enemy, that's 10% armor over 5 seconds. If you get a headshot kill, an additional 10%. So I could have 20% extra armor coming in over 5 seconds. That survivability with the survivability I already have with the protection for Elites on this build creates a perfect synergy, especially if you're just using the weapon to stack those Heartbreaker stacks really quick, and then you swap to the Chameleon. So what I use the Stack Broker for, or the ACS 12, is I shoot him in the head, build the stack, then I start working the stacks on my Chameleon. The one thing you need to remember when you are using the Chameleon, if you swap from the Chameleon and then you swap back, you lose all the stacks you generated. So that means if you were close to getting that extra 20% crit chance, 50% crit damage, or even 90% weapon damage, you will lose that full stack, and then you have to, for your Chameleon at least, and then have to kind of rebuild it. But when you go into a whole new area where you don't even have the stack currently going on, it actually works really good because it can get that Heartbreaker really up really fast. And remember, that's a lot of damage that you can get survivability because of the bonus armor. It definitely is something to keep in mind. Keeping your Heartbreaker at max stacks is key with this build. I feel like that's what a lot of players fail to do, especially newer players who don't really know how to use Heartbreaker. Yes, making sure you get those headshots to pulse the enemy. You don't have to run a pulse. The headshot will pulse it for 5 seconds. And then keeping that Heartbreaker fully stacked where you know you have that additional weapon damage going on, and maybe even that additional bonus armor. And then after that, that's when you worry about the chameleon stack. So it's something you need to play with, but the more you play with it, the better you get with it. And the survivability is there, as you guys are going to see through all of this gameplay. For your active modifier, you want to go with optimize, because this is going to allow you to overcharge your EMP sticky, which is going to be crucial as you guys are watching the gameplay. You want to go with convert 1, and that's going to allow you to get that protection from elites. You want to go with compressed defense, and then you're going to want to go with nullify. What this is going to do is give you 20% weapon handling, 22.5% protection from elites, and 20% skill damage. You'll notice on this build, we're sitting at 67% protection from elites. For our crit chance, we're at 43% and 67% crit damage. Don't worry about the crit chance only being 40%, because remember, we're going to gain 20% crit chance on top of that. So we'll hit that cap of 60% crit chance and an additional 50% crit damage because of how the chameleon works. You remember, that's the weapon I showed you at the very beginning. So again, you just want to be at least 40% crit chance, and then your protection from elites, you saw we were sitting at 67%. That protection from elites is what allows us to survive. For our skills, run the Crusader shield. What this is going to do is allow you to keep that bonus armor up, and they have to get through that shield first before they even get to your bonus armor. So just another protection for you with this build, especially when these enemies hit pretty hard. And when we're on master difficulty, that protection for elites works amazing, because a lot of the enemies have protection from elite. Another thing you need to keep in mind is, remember, this build wasn't fully min-max. My chameleon only had 20 expertise, so not even max expertise, so you can gain more damage there for any of you guys who are higher. And it wasn't prototype, so that's the biggest thing, right? There's no augments. Obviously, if you can get a prototype version, this build becomes unkillable. This build right here is very, very tanky. It's probably the best tank DPS build in the game, especially for master difficulty. I've soloed every master difficulty with this same exact build, and it's more about learning the technique, learning the mechanics. Once you learn the mechanics, you can pretty much beat any master difficulty with this build. That's why I believe it's one of the best, or if not the best, solo manhunt DPS tank build for the Division 2. So again, I'm going to be showing you the full playthrough, so that way you guys can see how I did it. If you guys are still struggling after this, take some time. I failed too doing this with the non-prototype version. I even failed on the prototype version because when I didn't know the mechanics, but once I learned the mechanics, it's a lot easier. You do have to play this build a little bit different than my prototype version, because you don't hit as hard or you don't have as much armor. So just keep that one tip in mind. I'll be showing you the rest of the gameplay, that way you guys can see it. I'll tell you, for this solo manhunt, I feel that the room where you do have the black tusk spawn seems to be the toughest room, because you need to EMP, and once you figure out that mechanic, where to position yourself, it becomes a little bit easier. But again, that is probably the toughest room out of all of them. The final boss room seems to be the easiest when you stay up on the platform, but you'll see that gameplay in just a second. But yeah, guys, this is me completing master difficulty solo with no prototype on this build, and not even a min-max build. Now remember, if you ever want to watch me live, I'm live almost every single day right over on twitch.tv/NothingButSkillz. So you guys can head over there, make sure you drop a follow. If you guys want to sub, you guys can do that too. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. All right, we're good. We're back. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Felt scary at the moment. Felt scary.
System back online. System malfunctioning.
Your controller's acting weird?
System reactivated.
Maybe it's low on battery? Sometimes that happens to me, Johannes. Yo, Med, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Okay, okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Little by little. I just can't believe we have to fight those BTSU guys again. It is what it is. Dun, 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 dun. Claim the past items. What past items? Talking about past Twitch drops stuff. I think you can claim them now and see if they give it to you. If not, you just missed out on them. I don't know how Twitch, like old Twitch drops. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. Oh, the event pass ended? Oh, you talking about those from the event pass? Oh, I don't know. You didn't claim them? What were you waiting for? Avoid all contact with infected individuals. Hey, hey. Work our way around. Work our way around. Work our way around. Work our way around. No, over there. Sleep it off. Work our way around. Beautiful, beautiful. I still can't believe we died. I believe I messed up on the room right before the last boss area. I didn't think that big chunga was coming down that quick. Man came down, was like, I'm here. Say hello to my little friend. You know what it is? It's not even, it's just a bleed that affects me if I'm getting damaged too much. Like, it can hit away at my health. Grab that. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's lock in. Focus. Anybody play PTS today? Anything cool you noticed? You get shot at too much. Too easy. Solo, you get shot at too much. I don't have enough damage. I'm getting. I would literally get instant melted. So the EMP allows me to just hit it, focus, hit it, focus. You know. Maybe when there's like 1 or 2 guys left, I can do it. But yeah. Appreciate the tier 1s, Twitch Primes, gifted subs today, guys. Remember, guys, we do have drops for this channel today. So, like, it's internally with the channel itself. So you guys can earn a badge by watching 8 hours of Division 2 here. You can kind of see a few players have it. It's a red rogue symbol. You can also earn by gifting a tier 1 or subbing with a new tier 1. And that's a different sub or a different badge. Those badges you can use them at the same time as your other badges, which is kind of cool. I want to build this up real quick. Oh yeah. I'm taking you down. Big shield. Advancing on Tango. Oh, almost done. All right, it's almost done. Just gotta hit it one more time and we're good. Yeah, see, like if I would jump up there, I would literally get beamed in the face. So I'd rather just try to hit a couple of them right here. Like, you see, there's just too many of them for me to really, like... What I can do is fight the ones I can outside of the circle first. Maybe once I clear a couple out, I can do it, but... Solo is just a little too tough to do, to be honest. I'm so out of ammo. Oh no, I got enough. There we are. These guys gotta be almost hurt, no? Oh, there's no way, huh? We're good. See, I can fight these guys on the outside, so just gotta... Try to get this guy right.
System malfunctioning. System reactivated.
Did you just pop a med kit? Immune. You fools are always immune. Oh, that's the wrong one, that's why. Break his hive and we're good. Alright, we're doing better. Alright, cool. gotta be kidding me, no? Did I hit the wrong one? I did, huh? Like now I might be able to. I just want to finish this guy though. Try looking at him. Now let me finish both these guys. Oh, they're immune.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I just gotta play safe. Let me just play safe right here. I need some ammo. I gotta take out these two big guys and we're pretty much good. There you go. Let me just finish him. Grab this. Man, I think I'm gonna try it, but I think they're gonna cook me. Where is it? Where's the other one? Oh, other side. It's over here. Yeah, nah, they're gonna cook me if I get up there. There's just too many enemies at once shooting at me. Yeah, that's the problem with like trying to do it. Get this. Beautiful. Let me get this. It's just these three guys I think left. No, no, no. Fuck. Where's the other sniper? There's one more behind me. I gotta finish this guy. I can't let him. Come on, come on. Easy, man. All right, back to my spot. I really needed that preservation. Oh, I didn't even see this dude sneak up on me. He was like, good hit. Yo, Zen, what's going on, man? Yo, he was like, good hit. Bro, he was like...
Serious trauma detected.
I need to just chill over here, man. These are the last two guys, I believe. I just need him to keep coming over to the left. Oh, he should be there, right? There you go. Come on, last one. I don't know if this is the last one, but I feel like we fought so many people. And we're finished. Well, we were. Whoa, I thought we were finished. This dude really popping Medi. Bribe him a cookie and he might stop shooting you. Oh, you're dead now, because that desk can. You're way back here. You should be the last one, huh? Man, that's it. Oh no, there's more. There's more. They don't stop. They don't stop coming. Nah, he's dead, huh? Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, taking the, like, so the EMP works so much better when you're solo because you can just hit. I know they have a turret that you can shoot too, but it's honestly just a really, it's a hard mechanic to do solo when you're getting shot from all over, right? Because you're just getting shot from all over and you're trying to focus on like a turret, you know? It's just kind of one of those that you can either pull it off or you can fail. It's kind of like you remember the mechanic from the last season you can do it the way with hitting the water every time, but the chance of you hitting the water the first time is very, you know, hit or miss.
I got one right over there. I'll open up the minigun. Fire. EMP.
I'm shooting his leg so I get the boost. That reload speed on the Chameleon, when you get the reload speed by shooting him in the leg, it's so fast.
Going for that heavy weapon. Watch for stragglers.
One for stragglers.
Right there. Right there.
And we'll get started. It's gonna be the 5 solo best PvE builds. You're gonna see the Heartbreaker version in there, the prototype. I'm not using a prototype build for this, by the way. So this is a non-prototype version of this. If you guys are watching this live, if you guys are watching this as a YouTube VOD, well, the build will be shown at the end of the video. But for anybody in the chat right now, if you hit !build, you can see the prototype version of it. Obviously, that's going to be the stronger version of it. But this is just a regular. My Chameleon on this one had 20 expertise into it, so I leveled up 20 times. Well, that's the max expertise I have on this account. So. The way Skills goes through Black Tusk, they're gonna need another recruitment drive. Crone said Nick's in 4. Man, I was surprised you guys pulled it off. Oh, sheesh.
I've been blinded.
Wait, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Move, move, move. Oh. This one. What the freak? Alright, we're good. Build a little stack on them. There we go. All done. Oh, this is where we died last time. We made it back. Hold on. Let me put a reviver hive on this part right here, just in case I make a mistake. I don't think I'll need one, but you never know. I can't see nothing, guys. You guys blinded me so bad. I just gotta stay right here in case anybody drops on top of me. You know, it doesn't even matter. Okay, see? Oh, I'm out of ammo. There's no ammo in here? Sheesh. Wait, where's the ammo? What the freak? Somebody drop me some ammo. Oh no, I'm just gonna try to beat him with this. Whoa. Still no ammo. All right, we're good, we're good. Whew. Yo, they're being stingy, huh? Super stingy. All right, we made it out. Stack broker for the win. We gotta grab this. Oh, I think we already did this. We're good, we're good. All right, we're on to the final room. GG's there. I think we're good. Q-Ball was going on. During the NBA Finals, the fans that ran into the court to get a selfie got a lifetime ban. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, his picture might not be dope, but the picture that he got taken was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like the picture that you could see, like someone took of him from the stands, was actually pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yo, that's actually really nice. I just needed my memento to reset. That's why I went in there like that. It was bugged. I already saw it. Alright, it's fixed. I don't know why it's bugging out so much though. Let's grab this.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Bro, I think I could fight in here. If I stay back like this.
System disrupted. System back online.
I think I could just sit back here.
System malfunctioning.
To be honest.
System restored. System curtailed. System reactivated. System malfunctioning. System restored. System disrupted. System reactivated.
Oh, this is easy. I don't know why I was making this harder than it should have been. Wow.
System curtailed. System back online. System malfunctioning. System reactivated. System curtailed. System back online.
Is that it? Bro, we made that part way too hard, huh?
Target coming up the side. Stop him. I can hear this all day. Shut up. I didn't see anything.
System malfunctioning.
Whoa.
Immediate medical assistance needed. System reactivated.
me go back to my spot. I don't know what I was thinking.
System restored.
You know what I was thinking? I thought I was a hero. Back in my spot.
System disrupted. System reactivated.
I guess you just hang back here. Just like the spot, if you can't get to it.
System curtailed. System back online.
Responders are reporting Black Tusk personnel abandoning the Pentagon. We'll get our people out there to salvage what we can and destroy what we can't.
Bro,
We'll start working through this
I don't know
data.
why I just didn't stay up there the whole time.
Nice work, Agent.
You kill the boss and you just hide up here. Well. I guess I learned you can't face tank everything in the world. Yeah. I made that last part complicated for sure. You just gotta play a little bit different if you're playing with like a prototype and non-prototype version. But it is definitely possible with either, because I'm playing non-prototype, right? Just a regular build. And not even the max expertise I have on this gun is 20. So I'm also missing damage too that I typically would have on my main character.